Hello everyone, this is Mumbo here, welcome back, and today we're going to be taking a look at something really quite awesome, and that is this redstone powered slime block drawbridge. But unlike most slime block drawbridges, this one is just a little bit different. Not only is it 2 blocks wide, it is also made out of mostly regular blocks, meaning that instead of standing on the horrible squelchy slime blocks that really slow you down, you can speed across the bridge no problem, which in my opinion makes it really quite cool. So let's take a closer look. Now I know for a fact that if I were to ask you how do I get across this gap, a lot of you are going to say either ender pearls or walk across the side. Well, let's just say for this example, neither of those two things are possible, and that leaves your only option to try and jump across. But sadly, that is far too far, and if you do try and attempt it, your downstairs is going to be getting just a little bit warm. So if we just head back up here and flick this lever, as you can see, a bridge is now deployed. We can walk straight across all of the regular blocks and make our way over to the other side. Nice, safe, and sound. It's pretty good. Of course, this wouldn't be much of a drawbridge if we weren't able to draw the bridge, so if you just flick this lever here, you will see that the bridge retracts and we're left with just the lava lake. Now, one thing that I am going to point out is that, of course, for this example, I've used a lever, but if you wanted an input on either side, then you could use some form of activation device, be it pressure plates or buttons, and run those into a T flip-flop, and that would get everything up and running. Links to those sorts of videos can be found down in the description. Now that we've stripped away all of the blocks, we can see this redstone contraption in all of its glory, and I have to say, I'm actually pretty proud of myself on this one. What we have here is a triple piston extender working in unison with a slime block double extender to give a quad piston extender in total. So if you just flick this lever here, you will see that the triple piston extender extends, bringing this piston to this position, which then extends, giving the full extension. When we do the retraction, this piston retracts, pulling back the slime blocks, then the triple piston extender retracts, pulling this piston back to its original position. It's all a little bit complicated, but it works absolutely wonderfully, and the actual redstone is relatively compact. As always, if you do want to take a closer look at all of the redstone behind this thing, then of course there is a world download down in the description that you can check out for yourselves, chuck it into your Minecraft world saves folder, and take a closer look. But anyway, now it is time to crack on with that tutorial. So you want to get things started with a 4x11 area. The first thing that we're going to be doing is creating your triple piston extender. So you want to go 3 blocks from the back, place 2 blocks up like this, and then create your sticky piston extender there, and then place 1 sticky piston off to the side just like that. Next up, what you want to do is place blocks underneath all of these pistons here. Then you want to place 2 immovable objects in like this, and 1 immovable object off to this side, because that is going to be powering this piston right here. Finally, now we are going to be placing in all of the slime blocks. So you want to place slime blocks going in like this, with 4 in a line like that and 1 off to the side, with your regular blocks in like this and 1 in the front like that. And finally, now you just want to chuck in your immovable objects out the front, going round it just like this, and that will finish all of that up. I feel I should mention, but the timing circuit that I'm using for the triple piston extender was actually designed by a chap called Gundershot. I've done a slight modification to his design, but it all works perfectly still, and you can find a link to his video down in the description. But anyway, what you want to do is just head down here, place a couple of blocks like this, redstone dust on top of all of these just like that. Then you want to place a repeater set to 4 ticks, a repeater set to 2 ticks, redstone dust running in like this. Then you want to go a block up like that, a block here, redstone dust right there, and a repeater set to 4 ticks running straight into that piston, with a block next to that redstone, a block here, and a block here with a repeater running out into that block. Now you want to head over to this block, place a sticky piston underneath it with a redstone block on its face. Then on top of that redstone block, you want to place a dropper with a hopper running back into that one. That is going to create a falling edge monostable circuit. At the side of the hopper, you want to take a comparator output. That is going to be running out into a block with a repeater running into this block right here, and that will finish up the triple piston extender. So chuck any old block in there, and that will get everything done. Right, we are almost done. We just have to head over to the other side and link up this final block here. So you want to place 2 blocks in like this with redstone dust on top of both of those, then a block up like this, block up like this, and then another block finally at the end there. You want to place repeaters in all of the gaps, so repeater there, and then a piece of redstone dust on top of this block, and that will finish everything. So now we can just chuck down a lever like this, give it a flick, and as you will see, we get the full extension, and the retraction is also working perfectly. If you want to recreate the build that I showcased in the beginning, all you have to remember is that the slime blocks have to go on the other side, and that really is as simple as taking out all of this stuff and switching it all around. I'm sure you won't find it too difficult, but as always, there is a well download down in the description if you do want to take a closer look. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.